In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I hope that you all are fine, safe at home and enjoying your Ramadan. Today is Friday, 8 May 2020. This is General Science lecture for grade 6. The chapter we are studying is Element, the simplest kind of matter. And this is your teacher, Miss Kausar. So let's see what is included in our today's topic. Our today's topic is metals and non-metals. As in previous lecture, I explained about metals and non-metals, their properties. So in today's lecture, I will explain what is meant by alloys and what are the main uses of metals and non-metals. So let's get started. Okay, so what is an alloy? Alloy is a mixture of metals or it is a mixture of metal and non-metal. It means when we mix metals together or we mix a metal with a non-metal, the resultant mixture is known as alloy. For example, if we mix two metals, zinc and copper together, the resultant mixture will be known as brass. So brass is an alloy of copper and zinc. But now the question is why we mix metals together or why we mix a metal with a non-metal. The purpose for alloying or the purpose of alloying is to make the metals hard. Alloys are made to enhance the hardness of a metal as pure metals are very soft and weak. Pure metals are very soft and they are weak. So to enhance their hardness, we mix them together because the mixture will be hard than the constituents metals. Okay, so metals are mixed together just to enhance their hardness. An alloy will be much more harder than metal. Okay, and what is an alloy? Alloy is a mixture of metals or a mixture of metal and a non-metal. These are some of the examples of alloys. These objects are made of alloys. Okay, pure metal cannot be used to make these objects. These objects are made by the mixture of metals, and the mixture of metals are known as alloys. Now let's see what are the uses of metals. The first metal is gold. Gold is used to make jewelry and ornaments because of its shiny appearance. These are jewelry and ornaments, and gold is used to make these jewelries and ornaments. So why gold is used to make jewelries? The reason is it is having shiny appearance. Although all metals have shiny appearance, it is one of the properties of metals that they will have shiny surfaces. But as compared to other metals, gold has more shiny appearance. That is the reason why it is used in making jewelries and ornaments, and it's expensive as well. Okay, gold is a very expensive metal. Okay, the next metal is copper. Copper does not react with water, so it is used to make water pipes and tanks to prevent leakage due to corrosion. First, let me explain what is meant by corrosion. Okay, so what is corrosion? Corrosion is the eating away of metals by atmospheric action. What is meant by atmospheric action? Atmospheric action means either by water or by air, the surface of metal get damaged. Okay, so this eating away of metallic surface is known as corrosion. You can see this is the example of corrosion. It is a chain, a metallic chain, and it has been corroded. You can see the surface of this metal has been damaged by atmospheric action, by water and air. This process is called corrosion. Okay, so copper is used to make water pipes and tanks because copper do not react with water. As it do not react with water, so it cannot be corroded. Okay, it cannot be corroded due to leakage. It cannot be corroded when it reacts with water, as it do not react with water. So if corrosion if the copper get corroded or any metal get corroded, definitely the water pipes will get a leakage. So to prevent this leakage, mostly copper is used to make water pipes and tanks, because copper will not be corroded by water. Okay. The next metal is aluminum. Aluminum is used to make aircraft body because it is light and resist corrosion. To make the body of aircrafts, okay, to make their bodies, we need a metal which is light as well as strong. So aluminum has both the properties, as it is a very light metal and it is strong as well. Strong in a sense that it resists corrosion, means it do not get corroded by atmospheric action. So aluminum is suitable for making aircraft body because it is light and it resists corrosion. Resist corrosion means it do not get corroded by atmospheric action, as it is a strong and light metal. Okay. Next metal is steel. Steel is used in making cooking utensils because it is a good heat conductor and has high melting point. For making cooking utensils, we need a metal which must be a very good heat conductor, as well as that metal must have a high melting point. So why that metal must have a high melting point? Because if we take a metal with a low melting point, then there will be chances that that metal get melted during cooking process. So to avoid this, we must use a metal which has high melting point so that it cannot get melted during cooking process. Steel has both the properties. It is a very good heat conductor. It allows heat to pass through it, as well as steel has very high melting point. It cannot be melted very easily. So that is the reason why steel is used in making cooking utensils. Next metal is tin. Tin is used for coating food cans. The tin coating will protect the steel can from being corroded by the food. Actually, the food cans are made of steel, okay, and there are chances that steel can get corroded by the food items present inside. So to avoid this, steel cans are coated with tin. Okay, why tin is used in coating steel can? Because tin is a strong metal. It resists corrosion, so it will protect the steel can from corrosion. Okay, so that is the reason why tin is used for coating food cans. Okay, the next metal is silver. Silver reflects light so well that it is plated onto glass to make mirrors. Now, how a glass is converted into mirrors? Just by plating silver on the glass. Okay, when silver is plated onto glass, the glass is converted into mirrors and we can see ourselves in the mirror. Now the question is, why silver is used to plate the glass to convert it into mirror? The answer is, silver is a very good reflector of light. Reflector of light means when light rays fall on the surface of silver mirror, this silver will reflect light, means the light rays will get bounce off of the surface of silver mirror. So when these light rays bounces off of the surface of the silver, they return to our eyes. That is the reason why we can see ourselves in a mirror. So silver is used to convert glass into mirror because silver is a very good reflector of light. These were all about uses of metals. Some metals, I explained some of the uses of some metals. Now let's see what are the uses of non-metals. Okay, the first non-metal is sulfur. Sulfur is used for making insecticides. Insecticides are sprays which are used to kill insects. Okay, Also, sulfur is used to make medicinal drugs, means sulfur is also used to make medicines. Okay, and sulfur is used for hardening rubber used in making car tires. For making car tires, as you know, we need rubber, but rubber is a soft material, and for car tires we need a hard rubber. So to harden the rubber, we mix rubber with sulfur. Sulfur is used to harden the rubber, and that hard rubber is then used to make car tires. Okay, so these are some of the uses of sulfur. Okay, the next non-metal is hydrogen. Hydrogen is used as a rocket fuel. Okay, it is used as a fuel for a rocket. Also, hydrogen is used for making margarine. Margarine is same like butter, but it is different from butter in a way that butter is made from milk or cream, while margarine is an oil-based product. Okay, so for making margarine we usually used hydrogen. And the next use of hydrogen is used for filling weather balloons. Okay, this is a weather balloon. These balloons are filled with hydrogen gas. Weather balloons are actually huge balloons which are used to provide information about weather. Okay, these weather balloons are sent to the atmosphere, and these weather balloons carry small instruments. That instruments are actually used to send back information about weather. Okay, and these balloons are usually filled with hydrogen gas, and the weather balloons are the balloons which are used to send information about weather conditions. Okay, the next non-metal is nitrogen. Nitrogen is used for the formation of plant and animal protein. Protein is a very important component present in our body, and it is required by the body for growth, for making muscles. For plant growth it is very important. So for formation of protein, the element nitrogen is very important. Okay, without nitrogen, plants and animals cannot synthesize protein. Also, nitrogen is used in the manufacture of fertilizers. Now, what are fertilizers? Fertilizers are chemical substances supplied to the crops to increase their productivity. These are used by the farmers daily to increase the crop's production. And as I told you, plant need nitrogen for growth, so nitrogen is supplied to plant in the form of fertilizers. Okay. Okay. The third use is, in liquid state, nitrogen is used as a cooling agent. It is used as a cooling agent because it gives instant cooling. It is used as a cooling agent in making ice cream as well. Although drinking liquid nitrogen is not advisable, but in ice cream usually the liquid nitrogen converts into nitrogen gas, which get evaporated into the atmosphere. So eating ice cream is safe, but drinking liquid nitrogen is not safe. Okay, so liquid nitrogen, due to its instant cooling, is used as a cooling agent in industries. Okay, the next non-metal is carbon. It is used for the formation of living tissues, like for animals tissues, even plants and human beings tissues. They are formed with the help of carbon as well. Okay, carbon is also required in making living tissues. Carbon is also used as a fuel. Okay, petrol, natural gas, they all are made of carbon. And carbon is used in pencil leads. This graphite carbon is actually used in making pencil lead. Okay. Oxygen is a non-metal and it is used for respiration. As you know, animals need oxygen. They inhale oxygen during respiration. Okay, so it is used in respiration. It is also used in combustion. Combustion means the process of burning. Okay, the process of burning is known as combustion. So for burning process, oxygen is needed. Without oxygen, combustion process would be impossible. Okay, oxygen is also used in oxyacetylene flames for welding. These flames contain oxygen, and these oxyacetylene flames are used for welding as well as for cutting metals. Okay, and these oxyacetylene flames are actually oxygen flames. I hope these uses of metals and non-metals are clear to all of you. Now let's move towards our today's topic. Let's move towards our today's homework. Okay, it's your homework. Your homework is, which element is used to make the following products? State whether it is a metal or non-metal and why the element is used. The first one is electrical wire, body parts of MRT train, oxyacetylene flame, pencil lead. We'll have to name the element which is used in making these substances, and that element is metal or non-metal, and why that element is used in making these substances. You'll have to explain this question. Okay, I hope today's lecture is clear to all of you. Take good care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.